Hello children, my name is Rashi and in this video we'll be continuing with exercise 2.1 of chapter number 2, that is Polynomials class 9. So we have done the first question of this exercise already, as you can see. So now I'll be starting with question number 2 of this same exercise, which is on page number 32 of our NCERT book. So let's start with exercise 2.1, question number 2. This is a very easy exercise. Just basic knowledge is required about polynomials. Right. So question number 2 says, write the coefficients of x square in each of the following. So we already know what coefficients are. Let's start with the question. Question number 2 says, write the coefficients of x square in each of the following. So the first part is 2 plus x square plus x. 2 plus x square plus x. So now we have to write the coefficient of x square. Coefficient means the number जो variable के साथ होता है. So if we talk about this first part, in this part this is the constant term, 2 is the constant term, अब ये x square है. But with x square we do not have anything. But अगर कुछ भी नहीं है तो 1 तो multiply हो ही सकता है. Similarly with this x also we have 1, right? So the coefficient of x square is 1. Coefficient means जो भी नंबर वेरिएबल के साथ रिटर्न होता है. अब यहाँ पे कुछ भी रिटर्न नहीं है, इट मीन्स 1 है, बिकॉज वी कैन मल्टीप्लाई एनीथिंग फ्रॉम 1, आंसर विल बी सेम. 1 से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे जब भी एक्स स्क्वायर ही रहेगा, राइट? सो अगर कुछ भी नहीं है, सो वी कैन एज्यूम दैट देयर इज 1. ओके, सो दिस वाज द फर्स्ट पार्ट. कमिंग टू सेकंड पार्ट, 2 माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर, 2 माइनस x square plus x cube. Right. Now we want coefficient of x square. Again हमारे पास x square के साथ कुछ भी नहीं है. This is the constant term. This is x cube. और ये है x square but कुछ भी नहीं है. But we can write 1. Similarly इधर भी x cube के साथ 1 है. So coefficient of x square is again not 1, but this time it is minus 1. We cannot forget the sign जो भी उस coefficient से पहले आएगा. That also we have to write. यहाँ पे तो positive था, doesn't matter. We do not write a positive sign again and again, right? But if we have negative, so वो negative साथ में आएगा. So minus 1 is the coefficient of x square in second part. Coming to part number 3. So in the third part we have pi upon 2 x square plus x. This is the third part. Yes. So now we want coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. See, x square यहाँ पे है. So coefficient of x square is pi upon 2. Simple. ठीक है, जो भी वेरिएबल के साथ है वही उसका कोफिशिएंट है, राइट? सो इफ पाई बाय 2 इज देयर, सो डजंट मैटर. पाई बाय 2 इज द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर. कमिंग टू फोर्थ पार्ट नाउ. सो द फोर्थ पार्ट इज √2x minus 1, राइट? Now if we talk about coefficient of x square, see यहाँ पे हम coefficient of x square कैसे निकालेंगे, because we do not have any x square term. नहीं है ना यहाँ पे कहीं पे भी x square term. सो हम यहाँ पे लिख सकते हैं प्लस 0x², बिकॉज 0 into x² is ultimately 0 only. So coefficient of x² would be 0. x² के साथ 0 है, ठीक है. और ये हम यहाँ पे इसलिए लिख सकते हैं बिकॉज 0 into anything is 0. तो प्लस 0 भी करेंगे तो आंसर तो यही रहेगा, राइट. सो कोफिशिएंट ऑफ x² here is 0 बिकॉज x² की टर्म ही नहीं है यहाँ पे, राइट. डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज्ड, मैम इसमें तो x² गिवन ही नहीं है, हाउ कैन वी कैलकुलेट दी कोफिशिएंट ऑफ x². सो इफ इट्स नॉट गिवन वी कैन राइट प्लस 0x², simple. So coefficient of x² would be 0 then. Alright, so this was the second question of exercise 2.1. In this question we were asked to write the coefficients of x² in each of the following, that we did. Okay, you can note this down. Then we'll be starting with question number 3 now. In this video we'll be covering this whole exercise, exercise 2.1. Alright. I hope now the video is much better. It's visible clearly. Now let's come to question number 3. Children, why I am giving you the time in between around 25 to 30 seconds, that is so that you can write this, you can note down this easily. आप pause करो वीडियो को and then you start writing all this and making notes properly. Okay, so now coming to question number 3. Question number 3 of exercise 2.1 says, give one example each of a binomial degree 35, each of a binomial of degree 35 and a monomial of degree 100. Okay, so give one example each of a binomial of degree 35 and a monomial of degree 100. See, binomial means two terms. ठीक है, binomial means two terms and degree should be 35. Okay, so two terms लिखेंगे हम, we can write 10x raised to the power 35 because degree should be 35 plus 25. So this is the example of the first part, binomial of degree 35. Binomial means two terms हो गई, ठीक है, and degree should be 35 degree, ठीक है, and a monomial of degree 100. So we can write, yes, x raised to the power 100, but उससे पहले कुछ भी लगा दो, 1/5 लिख दो, 1/5 x raised to the power 100 हो गया a monomial of degree 100. Monomial means single term, यहाँ पे single term है and degree should be 100, so that is there. So these are the examples. Give one example each. So one example we have given. There are unlimited examples. आप कुछ भी example यहाँ पे लिख सकते हो, ठीक है, any coefficient and उसके बाद variable की power 100 because degree 100. ये नहीं भूलना. X raised to the power 35. ठीक है, and binomial means two terms. Monomial means single term, right? One term. ठीक है. So we should know the meaning of the terms and then see example देना कितना easy है, right? So this was question number 3. You can note this down. We can give more examples like see यहाँ पे हम लिख देंगे y raised to the power 35 plus y square. This is also a binomial expression. Two terms है and highest power is 35, right? Here we can write root 2 y raised to the power 100. One term है and highest power is 100. So what we need here constant is this 35 and this 100. Okay. So this was question number 3. You can note this down. Then we'll be starting with question number 4. Yes. So let's start with question number 4 now. Okay. So question number 4 of exercise 2.1 says, write the degree of each of the following polynomials. Write the degree of each of the following polynomials. So the first part is, so this is the same as we have done example 1. ठीक है, 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7x. 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7x. So degree means highest power. Highest power of variable, right? So यहाँ पे variable है 1, x raised to the power 1, power is 1, power is 2, power is 3. So degree would be automatically 3, right? Coming to second part. So in this second part we have 4 minus y square. So यहाँ पे we have a constant term 4 means y raised to the power 0. Y raised to the power 0, y raised to the power 2. So degree would be the highest power, which is 2. Okay, coming to the third part. Third part is 5t minus root 7. तो यहाँ पे we have a constant term root 7 means t raised to the power 0. यहाँ पे t raised to the power 1, यहाँ पे t raised to the power 0. So the degree would be 1. Highest power क्या है? 1. Fourth one में we have just a constant term 3. So we know that whenever we have a constant term तो उसके साथ हम variable की power 0 लिख सकते हैं. So it means the degree मतलब highest power यहाँ पे तो कुछ है ही नहीं, so 0 ही highest power है, so the degree is 0. I hope I am clear now. ये तो same हमने example भी किया था, तो ये तो और भी easy हो गया अब हमारे लिए, right? So degree 3 because highest power is 3, degree 2 because highest power is 2, degree 1 because highest power is 1, and degree 0 because highest power is 0. Right? So this was question number 4. You can note this down. Then we'll be coming to the last question, question number 5 of exercise 2.1. let's start with question number 5 now. So question number 5 of exercise 2.1 is classify the following as linear, quadratic and cubic polynomials. Now we have to classify the following polynomials as linear, quadratic and cubic. So as we know, linear means polynomial with degree 1. ठीक है? So degree 1. Quadratic means degree 2 and cubic means degree 3. So now it will be easy for us to bifurcate किस polynomial में degree 1 highest है, किस में degree 2 highest है and किस में degree 3 highest है. So coming to part number 1 now. So the first part says x square plus x square plus x. Also children, इसमें हमारे पास number of terms का role नहीं है. Number of terms कितनी भी हो, we need to check the highest part, which is the degree. So यहाँ पे we have x square plus x. So x is 1, x raised to the power 1, x raised to the power 2. So I think the highest part is 2. And highest part 2 है means it is a quadratic equation. So this is very simple. This is a quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. Why? Because we have highest part 2. Right? Now coming to the second part. Let's write all the parts first. So second part है x minus x cube. Third part is y plus y square plus 4. Fourth part 1 plus x. Fifth part 3t. Sixth part r squared and seventh is 7x cube. So ये हो गए सारे parts. Now let's classify them on the basis of linear, quadratic and cubic. So the first one is quadratic. Why? Because the highest degree is 2. Second में we have x raised to the power 1 minus x cube. So highest part is 3. So it means this is a cubic polynomial. So this is a cubic polynomial. I hope I am clear now. The third part यहाँ पे है हमारे पास y raised to the power 1, y raised to the power 2, y raised to the power 0 because 4 is a constant term. So 2 is the highest degree. So again we have quadratic polynomial. Right? Coming to the fourth part now. I hope this question is clear. This is very easy question. Just हमें degree check करनी है because ये जो हमारे पास type of polynomials हैं, they are on the basis of degree. If you remember introduction video, right? Coming to the fourth part now. Let me check if this is visible. Yes. So coming to the fourth part now. Here we have 1 plus x. So I think x की highest part 1 है because यहाँ पे this would be x0. So highest part 1 means linear polynomial, right? Coming to fifth part, we have t raised to the power 1 means linear polynomial with degree 1, right? Coming to sixth part, r square degree है 2 means quadratic polynomial. So you see children, number of terms doesn't matter. ऐसा नहीं है कि यहाँ पर सिर्फ एक सिंगल ही टर्म है तो ये लीनियर हो जाएगा. नो, नंबर ऑफ टर्म्स डजंट मैटर, द डिग्री मैटर्स, राइट? यहाँ पे है एक्स क्यूब मीन्स दिस इज द क्यूबिक polynomial. I hope I am clear. I hope this concept is clear to you. Okay. Still, if you have any doubt, if you have any query, you can mention to the teacher जो भी जिससे भी आप contact में है, and then I can know कि आपको ये problem है, then I can make the video solving your problems also. So children, we have completed exercise 2.1, all the questions 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? So now we'll be starting with exercise 2.2. But before that, we have certain examples. Let's complete those examples also. First, you can note down this. Okay, so coming to example number 2 now. In this video हम example number 2 भी complete कर लेंगे. Okay, so coming to example number 2, zeros of a polynomial. See, एक जब हमारे पास we have one polynomial, so उसपे क्या होता है कि whenever we put the value of variable, तो कुछ values से आंसर 0 आ जाता है. So जिस भी value से आंसर 0 आ जाता है, that is the zero of that polynomial, right? Let's understand this more clearly. Okay, so we have px equals to 5x cube minus 2x square plus 3x minus 2. ये हमारे पास एक polynomial है, right? Now we have to put different values of x in this. X cube, x square, x. तो जहाँ जहाँ पे x है वहाँ पे we'll put the value 1, right? So at p x equals to 1, we have 5, 1 cube, जहाँ पे x है वहाँ पे 1 लिख देंगे, minus 2, 1 square because यहाँ पे square था, plus 3 into 1 minus 2. So we'll check हमारे पास आंसर क्या आता है. देखो आंसर तो हर वैल्यू में आएगा. If we'll put anything here, आंसर तो आएगा, but zero जिसमें आएंगे that will be the zero of that polynomial, right? So यहाँ पे देखते हैं आंसर क्या आता है. देखो 1 cube is 1 only. 1 cube means 1 into 1 into 1, which is 1 again. So ये हो गया 5. minus, because 5 into 1 is again 5. Similarly 1 into 1, 1 square is 1 only, so ये हो गया -2. ठीक है, plus 3 into 1 is 3 minus 2. So ये हमारे पास आ जाता है. So now we know that 5 plus 3 is 8, and 8 minus 2 minus plus or sign minus का. 8 minus 4 will give us 4. So at p x equals to 1, the value of this polynomial will be 4. तो यही कुछ हमें इस एक्सरसाइज में करना है. We need to find the zeros of the polynomial. ठीक है. अब एग्जाम्पल नंबर 2 भी कुछ ऐसा ही. देखो यहाँ पे हमने p1 पुट किया तो 4 आ गया. अब अगर हम यहाँ पे p0 पुट करेंगे तो देखो क्या आता है. 5 इंटू 0 क्यूब 0 ही होता है, -2 इंटू 0 स्क्वायर 0 ही होता है, +3 इंटू 0 0 ही होता है, -2. तो ये भी 0, ये भी 0, ये भी 0. ठीक है, आंसर आ जाएगा जस्ट -2 इज लेफ्ट, बिकॉज ये भी 0, ये भी 0, ये भी 0, राइट. सो एट p x इक्वल्स टू 0, द वैल्यू ऑफ दिस पॉलिनोमियल इज -2. तो यही करना है. वी नीड टू पुट वैल्यूज इन द प्लेस ऑफ वेरिएबल, राइट. कमिंग टू एग्जाम्पल नंबर 2 नाउ. ओके बच्चों, एक काम करते हैं. एग्जाम्पल नंबर 2 हम स्टार्ट करेंगे अब नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, बिकॉज ये ऑलरेडी हाफ एन आवर की हो चुकी है. नो प्रॉब्लम. एग्जाम्पल नंबर 2 हम स्टार्ट करेंगे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. आई होप दिस कंसेप्ट इज क्लियर टू यू. जीरोज ऑफ अ पॉलिनोमियल, राइट. सो यू नोट दिस डाउन एज वेल. ऊपर टॉपिक लिखने था, जीरोज ऑफ अ पॉलिनोमियल. राइट. सो note this down also, and then stay tuned for my next video. In that video I'll be coming up with example number 2, 3, 4, 5 and then exercise 2.2. Okay, I am mentioning in my every video that if you still have any doubt, any query, please let me know so that I can solve it, right. And I am new to you, so if आपको मेरी स्पीड ज़्यादा लग रही है या फिर मे बी आपको थोड़ा स्लो चाहिए या फिर थोड़ा फास्ट चाहिए, so suggestions are also welcome. You can suggest me, okay. And I hope अभी तक मैंने जो भी कराया that is clear to you. Practice from extra books as well, so that when exams will come, it will be easy for you to crack good marks in those exams, right. So stay tuned for my next video. Thank you.